What's up, YouTube? Welcome or welcome back to the Saving Men's Lives Network. Fellas, we going in today. We going in because I need to address something that came across my desk a few hours ago. You see, men and women aren't the same. I know, shocker. And it's for that reason that we expect and want and desire different things from the opposite sex. And this is so-called controversial in today's society. When it comes to women, they are celebrated from east to west when they vomit out their grocery list of what a man needs to bring or be in order to have a chance with them. Okay, fine. But when a man does the same thing and lists off the easy as hell to accomplish things he wants in a woman, he's shamed for it. How dare he have any expectations whatsoever? Case in point, I did a video a few months back called Body Positivity is a Scam, and I can prove it. I'll leave a link to that video down in the description box below. In that video, I pointed out that dozens of multi-billion-dollar corporations like Adidas and Unilever, which owns Dove body wash, and the record labels are promoting this beautiful at any size propaganda, and that it is a well-funded, well-choreographed attempt at societal reprogramming of the beauty standards, all so they can profit off of it by selling clothes way too big to fit on women who are way too big. Here's the thing, I got no problem with these companies making money. I mean, they got bills to pay too, I get it. But what I do have a problem with is the fact that this entire campaign and all the hundreds of millions of dollars they've spent pushing it out in front of us, beating us over the head with it, there's not one man anywhere in any of those commercials. There's not one man in any of those print ads and magazines. It's all one-way traffic, which means it's a fraud. I'm going to read you guys a comment from that video. And I'm not going to name her name because she doesn't deserve it. But it goes like this. So what you're actually trying to tell me is that women don't conform? Are you really this ignorant? Or are you just saying this to provoke people? Take a look at the world of celebrities. How many fat women are in the music industry? Okay, let's try Lizzo. Kelly Clarkson's enormous these days. I mean, there's not a lack of examples here, Chickadee, but I'm going to keep going. Here's what else she says. In the movie industry. Okay, how about Monique? How about the chick who played her daughter in Precious? How many wrinkles do you see in these women? Well, to be fair, these women I just named off are all multimillionaires. And so it stands to reason that they had the kind of money to hire the best hairstylists and the best skincare products, not to mention the best dermatologists as far as going to the actual doctor's office. They can afford dermal fillers. They can afford all the Botox and the facial peels, the scrubs, the spa days, you name it. Money's no option for these women I've named. So for them, wrinkles, you're not going to see them if they don't want them to be seen in their world. Not a helpful comparison, because I promise you don't have their bankroll, miss. But I'm going to keep going. How many gray hairs do you see? Well, again, these women have almost limitless financial resources. So they can certainly hire the world's best hairstylists and hair colorists to make sure the only gray that you see is the gray they want you to see. Thank you for that, because it's a shame I had to tell you that. The pressure put onto women today is so enormous that your brain, without doubt, don't understand it. The proper usage there is couldn't understand it. But okay, let's play along. Let's play along. I, for one, said the exact opposite. I said in that video that women do indeed conform to the society that they live in. They do indeed conform to the beauty standards of the region they occupy for long periods of time. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about a society over the past 50 years especially that has gone out of its way to remove from women any expectation of being better. Any expectation to maintain their looks, because now there again is a very well-funded, organized campaign to keep women, whatever size, whatever shape, you're beautiful regardless. Men should just accept you at face value. It's ridiculous. Now look, to those of you who were only taught how to feel, like this lady, listen closely to a man who was taught how to think. To the women who have taken a look in the mirror and have made the decision that the woman looking back at her weighs too damn much, and from that moment on makes the dietary changes along with increasing their physical activity to shed those pounds, we celebrate you here at the Saving Men's Lives Network. We cheer with you and for you for every pound you lose and every inch you shed. Shout out to you and high five to you. You are not the problem here. And I clearly expressed this the first go round in the first video. But the chick who commented purposely overlooked that detail because her so-called argument falls apart on contact with that easy to prove truthful statement. And it's yet another example of women and their selective hearing. Hell out of here. Every time I turn around, I got to listen to yet another woman. Sometimes there'll be prom night fives rattling off her list of requirements and disqualifies like a machine gun. That a man got to have all the 6'6", 6 feet tall and 6-pack abs and got to make 6 figures and have a 6-inch, package downstairs, etc., etc. Shout out to StephIsCold. Shout out to the big homie from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Decent looking guy, no homo. My man's in great shape. Watches his diet. He's very diligent with that. Makes decent money. He's got some social status because he's a pretty big YouTuber. He said in some of his videos, link to his channel down in the description as well. Stop by, say hi, tell him I sent you. He stated in his videos that he's 5'8". Now, a guy with all those things going for him. It's women out here who are nowhere near his level, nowhere near your level, who would tell you because your height don't check off a certain box in her checklist, you don't qualify. Okay, cool. That's fine. She can have her standards. But when you say all you want is a woman who's facially attractive to your standard, who's fit, who behaves and speaks in a feminine way, who's inspirational, meaning she's not a pain in the ass nagging you every 5 minutes, how dare you have any standards? Who do you think you are to demand literally the most easiest thing in the world for a woman to accomplish? How dare you ask for that? Fellas, I'm going to say it like this, and I don't give a damn who get mad about it. We as men need to bring the exact same energy to these women that they bring to us. These women, these westernized, feminist programmed, female-shaped drones have no problem telling you or anybody else that broke dudes don't deserve no punani. Broke dudes don't deserve no punani. Short dudes don't deserve no punani. Okay, fine. Women know how important sex is to us, and they would deny us that for those qualifiers. They would disqualify a man for being too short, something he could never change, and get pissed at you for demanding she not weigh as much as she does, which she was 100% in charge of, and could change starting today. Incredible. Incredible the lack of cognitive dissonance these women have. So I say fine. Let's bring that same energy. Let's say fat chicks don't deserve attention and money. From a man's wallet anyway. Fat chicks don't deserve to be acknowledged in a conversation. Fat chicks deserve to be ignored if that's the game we're playing. Now, for you guys that love fat women, that's on you. Do what you do. Free country. You handle your business the best way you know how. But for those of us who put the time in, for those of us who eat our green vegetables in high amounts and watch our diet and drink our water, drink the protein shakes and get the reps in at the gym, get in the habit of saying no to women who, if they were in the same physical condition you're in, wouldn't date you if you were in the shape that she's in. Let me repeat that. Fellas, if you care about how you look, your wardrobe's dialed in, your cologne is on, you stay hitting the barbershop, keep your facial hair groomed, and you work out like a man possessed and got a physique to show for it, you need to start getting in the practice of telling women no, they don't qualify. The exact same way they would gladly tell you no if they were in the gym as often as you are, eating the diet that you eat with a body that would reflect that diet, and if you were a fat ass walking up asking for a phone number. Fun and games is over, gentlemen. Demand higher. Accept nothing less. Because it's you who has to bring everything to a relationship. Women simply get to exist until they hit the wall. That said, that's my time. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell to be notified when I drop a new one. And listen, fellas, if you got a friend who could benefit from this information, the content that we do here, by all means, let him know we out here. Tell a friend to tell their friends. Let's spread the word. Never let your brother suffer in silence when the truth can set him free. Till next time, fellas, it's the Saving Men's Lives Network. Plenty more to come.